Talks are still ongoing between Ajax and Spurs for the transfer of Steven Bergwijn. Manchester United, Everton and Spurs to battle it out for Christian Eriksen. Reports are stating that Tottenham are weighing up a bid for Newcastle star Allan Saint-Maximin and an international roundup. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Let's start by talking about Tottenham Hotspur attacker Steven Bergwijn. Now, in the last couple of days, Ajax have put in an official bid for the Tottenham Hotspur attacker. Well, Fabrizio Romano, the Italian journalist and transfer expert, has just brought us up to date with this situation and has stated that talks between Tottenham and Ajax for Steven Bergwijn will continue in the next couple of days. Steven Bergwijn's open to accepting, but fee is still to be negotiated between the clubs. Official proposal has been made a few days ago. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, Steven Bergwijn was on the score sheet for Holland on Friday night, and what a goal that was. If you haven't seen it, do check out one of my latest tweets on Twitter. Now, Louis van Gaal, the Dutch manager, has come out and said Tottenham don't give Steven Bergwijn enough playing minutes, and that is unbelievable when you see his qualities. I want Steven Bergwijn to go to Ajax as soon as possible. Now, a report has just been published by the Daily Mirror, and they are stating that Manchester United have now joined Everton and Tottenham in the fight to sign former Tottenham Hotspur star Christian Eriksen, who is available on a free transfer this summer. Now, lots of reports on this story. This one is from the Daily Express, and they are stating that Tottenham are weighing up Allan Saint-Maximin transfer bid as Fabio Paratici pushes for deal. Tottenham boss Antonio Conte has already welcomed one new signing in Ivan Perisic. In the main report, it says that Tottenham Hotspur chief Fabio Paratici is reportedly considering a bid for Newcastle sensation Allan Saint-Maximin this summer. Spurs have already been active ahead of the window opening, with Ivan Perisic arriving on a free transfer. Fraser Forster is also expected to join as the club's second-choice goalkeeper behind Hugo Lloris, but more signings are expected as Antonio Conte looks to build a squad capable of challenging further up the table next season. Spurs will also return to the Champions League, with Antonio Conte hoping to challenge in Europe. More signings will be needed, and bolstering his options in attack appear to be a priority. The trio of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son and Dejan Kulusevski terrorised defences in the second half of last season, but the likes of Steven Bergwijn and Lucas Moura struggled to make a regular impact when called upon to step into the front three. Perisic will offer more attacking impetus, but he's expected to feature as a wing-back. With the addition of Champions League football next season, Antonio Conte will need to trust his options in stepping in to deal with the amount of games. And according to reports, Allan Saint-Maximin has been earmarked as a top target by Fabio Paratici, and that Tottenham are weighing up a bid for the Frenchman, who has impressed since joining Newcastle United. The 25-year-old played a key role in helping Newcastle avoid relegation last season, scoring 5 goals and providing 5 assists. Newcastle's new owners have big plans for the club and hope to be challenging near the top of the table in the coming years. But Tottenham are able to offer Allan Saint-Maximin a fast track to those aims if they come in with a bid, and reports emerged back in April that Newcastle were willing to sell their talisman ahead of the summer transfer window. It was claimed that Newcastle were hoping to fetch a fee in the region of £50 million for the attacker. Tottenham have shown a reluctance to spend big in the past, but Chairman Daniel Levy has supposedly handed over the transfer reins to Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici this summer. Now, 25-year-old Allan Saint-Maximin has played for Newcastle for 3 seasons, making 86 Premier League appearances for the Magpies, scoring 11 times and providing 13 assists. In those appearances, he scored one headed goal. He scored 9 with his right foot and 1 with his left foot. He's had a total of 140 shots, 60 of those on target. Shooting accuracy, 43%. He's hit the woodwork twice, and he has missed big chances 11 times. He has completed 1,523 passes. He averages 17.71 passes per match. Big chances created 21 in a Newcastle shirt, and crosses 126. Now, my thoughts on all of these stories and reports in this episode. Let's start with the Steven Bergwijn one, possibly going to Ajax. I don't want to keep repeating myself because I've spoken about this subject so often on previous episodes, but I fully expect Steven Bergwijn to go to Ajax this summer. It is just now a question of the clubs agreeing a fee. Ajax have put in an official bid again. Reports stated in January they did exactly that. Spurs rejected it, and I think the only reason we rejected it in the January window, it would have been extremely bad PR for the club, because of course Steven Bergwijn had that night, that wonder moment in those dying seconds of the Leicester game, where of course we won 3-2 with Bergwijn scoring twice. It would have been extremely bad timing had we sold him in January, but I fully expect him to go to Ajax, and I wish him all of the very best in the future, and I have absolutely no doubt as well that he will do very, very well at Ajax and become a real star. Now, next one, Manchester United, Everton and Spurs to battle it out for Christian Eriksen. Me personally, I would love to see Christian Eriksen back at Spurs. And, remember, we've got 5 subs. We can use 5 subs in the Premier League next season. So the bench has got to be extremely strong. The big clubs, the likes of Liverpool, Manchester City, you think about the quality of their squad. Tottenham Hotspur need to really work on improving this squad, and I'm sure Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici will do that. And I believe that Christian Eriksen would be a real great player to bring off the bench or even have in the starting 11. I think that it would be a really, really good move for us. Free transfer yet again, bringing in real quality. He has come out and said that he wants to play Champions League football. Well, of course, Manchester United and Everton can't offer that. He loves staying in London as well. He wants to stay in London. Well, of course, the only 2 teams in London playing Champions League football next season will be Chelsea and Spurs, and he definitely won't be going to Stamford Bridge. But me personally, I'd love to see Eriksen back. I know the opinion is very mixed, and I know this from all of the comments that all of the viewers put on the YouTube channel. And many thanks for all of your comments, by the way. But I know it's very mixed, but me personally, I would love to see him back. And that brings me on to the last subject, Allan Saint-Maximin. When I talk about real quality, Allan Saint-Maximin is a real quality player. If Antonio Conte and Fabio Paratici want him at our club, then I'd welcome this signing because he looks the real deal. He did very well at Newcastle last year, and they were struggling. The first half of the season, he was in a struggling team, and he played extremely well, had some great appearances for them. Would I like to see him in a Spurs shirt? Absolutely. Now for an international roundup concerning a couple of Tottenham Hotspur strikers. First up, Troy Parrott. He played the first 65 minutes for his country, Republic of Ireland, as they lost 1-0 against Armenia. Harry Kane, of course, captained England in our game against Hungary away in the Nations League. Sadly, we fell to a 1-0 defeat. Harry Kane played the full 90 minutes. Now, England manager Gareth Southgate seemed to blame the heat for the defeat. This is what he had to say.
Well, I think we knew it was going to be a very difficult game. We've had difficult games with them, with Hungary, as other big nations have had. They're very difficult to break down, and we probably lacked a half yard, I would say, in terms of our real incisiveness. I think that was more the heat than the length of the season. The other factor is that we haven't played together for 3 months, but we've had 2 games in 6 months, and across these 4 games we're trying to balance having a look at things, finding out about players, and trying to win. And maybe I didn't quite get the balance of that right today, but we learned a lot from it, and I have to accept that sometimes you're not going to win matches, and you've got to ride the criticism that comes with it for the learning that should help us further down the line. But we are disappointed because, of course, if we're going to be a team that gets to the final stages of a World Cup, then these are the types of games that we have to win.
And just a reminder, there is currently a Harry Kane exhibition at the Museum of London. It is titled, I Want to Play Football. Some fantastic things and very interesting things to see there. I actually visited there on Saturday. If you'd like to check it out, please do have a look at one of my previous YouTube videos published on Saturday afternoon. But if you are interested in visiting the museum, this exhibition is running until December 2022, and it is free entry as well. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.